Hi, this is Neil's on Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. Buy yourself some silver and some platinum. Platinum's going to be ramming for the next couple 2 years or so. And look at the platinum to silver ratio. Because if platinum goes up, well, everyone's like, oh, gold to silver ratio, gold to silver ratio. Well, silver has to go up to close that gap. So look at it like this. Or if you want to trade gold for silver, now's a good time to do it. Now's not such a good time to do it for platinum. It was when it was $200 cheaper because that was like, silver was cheaper, and now you're spending eight more silver to get one platinum. But in the same aspect, if you trade one platinum for silver, you're getting eight more silver now because the platinum price has gone up $200 in the past couple of months. So it's a good little thing to look at. But that's not what this is about. This is about China being the 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 glory stupid of everything. They bought a lot of rare earth minerals. They had to because they don't have that many deposits, and they wanted to control it all. And blah blah blah. They're going to be world leaders. They've got the world reserve currency. They got this. They got that. They got blah 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 blah. China is DOA. China sucks. The CCP sucks. The people of China are good. Their culture is good. Their government sucks ass, is lying to you, and full of crap. And it doesn't matter anyhow because America has more rare earth elements or rare earth minerals in their ground than any other country in the world. So we need China to buy all the excess because they're going to drive the price up when no one else has any. And then, well, here you go.
Important in the production of electric cars, in particular electric car batteries. Well, fortunately, a massive rare earth deposit was just discovered in the United States. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking.
Oh my God, isn't it just amazing that everyone, after their belief system tells them that China is going to be the god of the world, we pull out of our ass the largest rare earth mineral deposit on the planet, and it's on American soil. Reminds me of something someone said, and if people weren't stupid, they would do their own research before spewing and spewing stupidity that they hear about China being something someday. I remember some president, I don't know, 500 million years ago, or was it 3 years ago? It's all the same to most people's minds because if it's more than one day old, it's a million years old and you forget about it. But we have $61 trillion worth of assets in the soil under our feet in America. 31 trillion in debt, 61 trillion in assets. Doesn't sound like we're going to default anytime soon if we go back to a gold and silver reserve currency. But anyhow, back to the facts of life. America is going to always be great. We've got the largest rare earth mineral deposit on the planet, and it's untapped. China's already bought everything up, driven the price up for us. Thank you, China. You drove the price up for us. Now we'll mine it. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Russia, for driving the price of oil up, because here in a year or so, we're going to be selling oil. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay, well, 3 years ago we were selling oil. Did it all just disappear and evaporate, or did we get some screwed up government telling us that happened and stupid people believed it? Back to the show.
Great to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers, and welcome back if based around either Europe or in the United States. We're not sure yet, sort of seeing how things go, but it's been an interesting. The North Dakota Department of Mineral Resources, in conjunction with state geologist Ed Murphy, has announced that ND's Geological Survey has discovered a nearly 30-foot thick interval of rocks containing untapped critical minerals. Doesn't sound like much, but actually it's massive. Critical minerals are defined by the US government as minerals that are essential to the economic or national security of the states. Typically, these are minerals that make up vital components of modern technology, such as battery technology, especially energy infrastructure and those used in defense applications. However, as important as these minerals are, there is little to no production of them in the United States. Basically, at any point in time, China could say, yeah, no, we don't want to give you any more minerals. Suffer. And there's nothing the US could really do about it. Manufacturers in the US are often forced to rely on suppliers from foreign countries, some of which are adversaries of the US's national interests, says kiloland.com. Much of the global supply of these rare, valuable minerals currently actually comes from South China. In fact, most of the world's supply does. Although their name suggests that rare minerals are difficult to find, they are relatively common in some types of rocks. However, they do not concentrate into ores that can be mined easily. In other words, it's completely inefficient to mine for most of them. Currently, the US has only one such deposit. It's the Mountain Pass mine in California. But this is not enough to fulfill the domestic demand for these minerals, for these materials in the United States, especially the projected demand that's needed over the next 10 years. I mean, look at this. We've got all these factories, right? We've got all these new mines opening up to mine lithium. We've got all those factories coming to build EVs, to build electric car battery packs. But where are the minerals going to come from? Well, yeah. Right now, there is nowhere near enough in the US. However, samplings from 2015 to recent times by the ND Geological Survey have identified a tremendous concentration of critical minerals throughout the Williston Basin. The sampling project has produced one of, if not the most detailed data sets of enriched coal deposits in North America through the analysis of over 300 sites and 1,700 samples from western and south central North Dakota. You might be thinking, enriched coal, how is this even relevant? Well, while these formations only represent a small amount of the total estimated lignite reserves in the state, testing has already suggested that ND has many deposits of critical earth elements that have not yet been tapped into, but could quite easily. The largest of these, a brightly coloured area containing many enriched minerals.
Now is the time to take advantage of the power of gold and silver to grow your wealth. Whether you're an
is known as the Bear Den member of the Golden Valley Formation, which can most often be seen in upland areas covering 340 square miles over west central North Dakota. Samples of lignite coal and mudstones from the lower aspects of Bear Den member were noted to contain 2,570 parts per million of rare earth elements, which is believed to be the highest spot concentration ever reported from North American coal deposits, far exceeding the threshold of 300 per million in most areas considered economic. So if the threshold is 300 per million, and these are 2,570 parts per million, the threshold is, well, more than 10 times greater than what's needed for these to be economically mined. In other words, this is a very, very economically viable project. It's the most economically viable project for mining of rare earth minerals in the history of the United States.
Did you hear that? The most economically mineable rare earth elements. Oh well, I guess overnight China just lost their stranglehold on spending all of their money buying the rare earth elements that they're almost mined out of because we've been using their crap. Because hey, someone in America read the book of Art of War from Sun Tzu and decided to play that game on China and let them use all their resources up to feed the world. And then when we get into trouble with China, well, they've already used up much of their resources. Hey, let's try that with Saudi Arabia. Hold on, wait. They're already running out of oil. They're going to be dropping production to keep what little oil they have relevant because you can't pump oil out of the ground for 70 years and have an unlimited supply. About 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm not exactly sure when, Saudi Arabia put out they'll be running out of oil soon and they're going to be dropping production right before all this crap started happening with the money and this wars and all this stuff, which are convenient cover up. But that's why they started building their fake islands and started building ski resorts in the desert and all this other stuff because they needed to diversify and get in tourist money because they're running out of oil money. And that's what their country's doing, has been doing for 10 years. But nobody wants to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about China doing the exact same freaking thing, mining out all of their natural resources for the world and now turning against the world saying they have it all. And oh my God, America has oil in the ground. 3 years ago, we were selling it. We had so much of it. Gas prices were so cheap. missionera. They were cheap back then. They're not cheap now. Gas prices are through the roof. Rare earth elements prices are through the roof. And guess who has the largest amount of reserves of both those both those elements in the ground? America. So, to make things simple on an economic stance, our freaking government, the guys that stole the office and they're running this clown show that we're living in since the last election was stolen, in my opinion, well, they're the ones that are convincing stupid people that we have no oil and we have no rare earths. But for you smart people, you're watching Niels Hahn Dynasty. You know Neil Hahn's going to get to the bottom of this stuff if I do decide to research it. There are some stuff I need to research that I haven't because I don't want to. So fuck it. But this is one I want to research. Oil. Hey, America's got tons of oil. We're going to be selling oil in one of the richest countries. We're going to be the Saudi Arabia of the world in 10 years. And as far as rare earth elements go, hold on a second. This dude right here, this report right here from that dude right there, hey, it's not me. I already knew, but hey, I'm stupid. No one's going to believe me. And I don't put out good videos because I don't edit and do all this other stuff and put in pretty pictures and all this other crap. And, I'm 30-year iron worker, so I talk like a fool anyhow. So why should people listen to me? But for you people who do listen to me, you bought platinum at $850, $900, and it's up to almost 1150, 12 right now. So stupid people actually know stuff if you listen to the right stupid people, because they're not stupid. Other people just told you they're stupid. Oh, he didn't have a college education. He didn't finish high school. He's stupid. Nah, teachers were stupid. That's why I quit. I got tired of being filled with crap. I'm fucking so tired. I quit second grade. I quit sixth grade. I quit ninth grade. I quit 10th grade. I couldn't stand the stupid they were trying to shove down my throat. Luckily, my brain was strong enough to withstand all that stupid. And I am right a lot. And I am right now. America, God has blessed America. We have more than enough resources in the ground to cover any need we want. It's just the fact of the slow moving economy and governments and fraud in government that'll make things last longer than they have to and make us feel pain when we don't have to, all because of their own personal greed. All these are my opinions. I'm an expert in nothing, but I'm right most of the time. Makes you wonder. Have a good day, guys.